Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana. We teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the scriptures. Tonight is the Brotherhood class hosted by me, Officer Natasab of the Detroit camp. All right, where we primarily utilize examples from Christ, examples from the UPK on how to distribute brotherhood amongst your own people. You understand? It's so important that we love one another, man, because why? We've been taught differently, right? About how to treat one another. You understand? We've been taught to hate one another through your TV, through Twitter, and everything else. You've been taught to give your love to all the other nations but your own people. And we've been so conditioned to it that, you know, it's become so unnatural. It's become natural. You understand? And it's so, it's such an anomaly to you to love your own people. It's hard to love them. You understand? You can't stand that nigga because he walk on them kids because they walk on your grass. You understand? Black kids like you. You can't stand that, that nigga because, he blasts his music, right? You hate your own people the same reason the oppressor hates your people. You understand? You've adopted Salakia, his reasonings for hating you. His reasonings for hating your own people, man. And you see logic in that. You understand? You see logic in the reasons he hates you. They're just niggas. And here in the UPK, man, we teach you to love them people that you hate, man. You understand? We're here to undo the programming that you have been conditioned to for years. Okay? All right, tonight we're going to get into the Jacob Blake. The news is hitting the streams on cops not being, no charges being presented against those cops that shot that brother, man. And if you're not in the UPK, you would be surprised. You understand? You cannot discern the signs of the time, man. Why? Because you're not in here. You understand? You know what time, you know when it's going to rain. Because you look outside and the clouds are dark. You understand? You know it's going to be 12 inches of snow because the snow is falling like, weights outside, like 10-pound weights. Okay? You know it's going to be a snowstorm, right? But when the police are killing you, regular white people killing you, and getting away with it, you don't see what's happening around you. You don't see that your destruction is nigh. You understand? You look around and you see, well, shit, Tyrone shouldn't have been having his music up that loud at the gas station. You understand? You look and see your people and say, you know what? Tyrone should have been, shopping in the hood instead of out there in the suburbs. You understand? You find reasons and to hate your own people. You understand? You say, you know what, see, them niggas, he should have just did what the police told him to do. When you've seen countless examples of white people spitting in the cop's face, taking the ticket, crumbling it up and throwing it at the cop's head, you think black people should be able to do that too, right? Some of you. But others, man, you say, well, look, you niggas, y'all can't do that to the white man. You understand? You're not allowed to do that. Okay? Excuse me. One moment. Okay? So, with that being said, man, we need to be concentrated on our own. You have to be taught once again to love your own people, to have compassion for them, man. But have compassion for them like you do the white man. You understand? If we could do that, man, the kingdom would be here tomorrow. If you could love your brother like you love the so-called oppressor, the kingdom would be here yesterday. You understand? And that's what we have to get at. Yes, you have to love the crackhead on the street. Yes, you have to love him like you love yourself. You have to love the sister who don't know no better twerking on the corner. Yes, you have to love her. The niggas that run on your grass after you just cut it and fertilized it and edged it up, you have to love them too. You understand? And that's the key to raising up blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, man. You understand? The Lord will continue to allow these nations to destroy us. Because why? He needs you back to him quickly. You understand? The scripture saying, in their affliction, man, they will seek me early, man. You need to be afflicted. You understand? Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, we are a stiff-necked and hard-headed people. It's not enough to tell us, join to your own people. It's not enough to tell us, do what the white man does. See how the white man loves his own people? Love each other like that. See how they're together? Love each other like that. It's not enough for us. So the Lord needs to ensure we're afflicted, man, because he knows that's the best and most expedient way we'll get back to him. You understand? It's no other way, man. It's no other way. You can't talk to blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians and tell them, separate yourselves, ye nation not desired. They don't understand that. So, the Lord needs to get to killing, man. You understand? He needs to allow these other nations to inflict harm upon you, man. You understand? And that's something that's unfortunate, man. Because it's said, because the Lord is telling us what we need to do in order to overcome the enemy. Yet and still we refuse, man. We refuse to heed the word of the Lord. Okay? So the Lord will allow Jacob, maybe you might be the next Jacob Blake. You understand? Right. You've heard us many times on the corner. We in every city. Nobody cannot say no for no longer. They haven't heard of the UPK, man. The Hebrew Israelites. Oh, I see y'all brothers on the corner, man. Man, Jesus is black. It's no longer a secret, right? Everybody done heard. Now it's time for you to come into the fold, man. It's time for you to come into the one body of Christ, man. You understand? And that's all it is to it. No more trusting your own damn mind. Leaning onto your own damn understanding. Because why? Your understanding gets you into trouble. Your understanding gets you into, we need to fight back. It gets you into the solutions that will not free blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right. The scriptures have proven time and time again when the Israelites were in captivity what they had to do to get underfoot from Pharaoh. It wasn't just one Pharaoh. How many captivities we've been in, man? You understand? That was just a predominant one where everybody know about the Egyptian captivity. Yet and still, you are currently under Roman and under the kingdom of Esau right now. And he is a bastard, man. He's worse than all of them. You understand? At least the Egyptians at least you got to know who the hell you were. You understand? This bastard, man, he takes your identity. He is the Jew. Listen, not only is he the Jew, he's the Egyptian too. Well, damn. Listen, he can even be the last of the Mohicans, man. Everybody is nobody, and Esau is everybody. You understand? He is Saint Nick. He's the Native American Indian. He's Kung Fu. You understand? He's the Jew. He's the Egyptian. And you nigga in the hood who fits the curses of God is just some nigga that was over there swinging from a vine that he brought over here, and you're lucky to be over here. You understand? That's how he sees you. By the way, he is everybody. The Romans, the Greeks, everything. Listen, if he wants to be, he'll be the last samurai. Have y'all seen that movie? You understand? Everything's about him. Why don't you wake up, man? Why don't you wake up and come back to the Lord, man? You said it yourself. I heard y'all brothers, they see us all the time. Wear your jacket somewhere with the shield. Where? Man, y'all them brothers. Man, I seen y'all. Oh, you seen us? I see you still smoking that blunt though, brother. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get off of it, man. But damn, man, y'all brothers, y'all be telling the truth. Man, Jesus, black man, hey, babe, them the cats we seen on Rosa Parks and such. Yeah, this them. Man, y'all got a flyer. How many times do we not see these brothers, man? You understand? In their affliction, they will seek me early. But listen, everybody gonna get a chance to hear this truth. You understand? Everybody gonna get it. Okay? And you're either going to adhere to it, or you're going to pay for it. And the Lord collects, man. Right. You understand? The Lord makes sure he collects. Okay? We know that all too well. Leave the truth in here if you want to. Okay? We'll hear the stories, man. And we repeatedly tell you this stuff because why, man? We don't want you to go through it. You understand? These brothers already experienced it. Coming in, being 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in the truth. Till eventually the world pulls you back in, man. Somehow the world always wins in the end, don't it? You understand? And that's not brotherhood. Brotherhood, man, you're supposed to have your brothers back, man. You're supposed to love Christ enough, man, not to leave the truth. You understand? Get me, I want 1 Maccabees. Give me that. 1 Maccabees 1. And then we're going to get the story of Jacob Blake and how Esau is expanding his laws so that he can hunt you all the more, man. Right now in Ohio, man, they're fortifying the stand your ground law, which means, what did you say, no retreat? Nigga, it's going to be white people not retreating every day from you niggas on the corner. All they got to do is walk past you, dare you not to, listen, don't get in there, listen, don't step out of their way and see what they do. Watch them stand their ground. You understand? And black people, man, we're not aware of the times. You understand? We watch it. We see what happened to Sandra Bland. We watch it on TV. But what's the thought process? What's the whole thought process the whole time? It won't be me. Right. You understand? Always think that it could be you, man. Always believe that. Now, if you're not here, it damn sure you will be the next Jacob Blake, the next Sandra Bland, man. Let's get it. Let's start at verse 8. Mm-hmm. 1 Maccabees 1 and 8.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 8.
Read.
And his servants bear rule, every one in his place.
Give me 1 second. Excuse me, Salakia. Hello. Speaking. Hey, what's up? Pretty good. Yeah. Yep. Right. No, you're fine, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get one tonight. And yeah. Yeah, I'm yeah. So if you text that to me, I can look it up, and I'd appreciate if you could do the installation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's nuts, man. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sure. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. All right. Bye. Esau slick, boy. Go ahead.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 8. And his servants bear rule, every one in his place. Verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
So they're talking about what was that homosexual's name? Alexander. And there's Alexander the Greek. Okay, so everybody. So when he died from syphilis. Okay, having sex with other men. Okay, and of course his generals, his lieutenants, man, they all took rulership and split up the land that the Greeks had currently were holding under their authority, that they currently occupied. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So did their sons after them many years.
So of course, just like George Washington is in charge, his children is in charge, and his people. You understand? His people today. Mitch McConnell, who was that? That Pelosi, the Speaker of the House. You know, all of them, all their sons and daughters are in charge now, right? Go ahead.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And what?
Evils were multiplied.
Evils were multiplied in the earth, man. What you have to understand, like Esau is like nothing, is similar to these other heathen, but not as evil as they are. You understand? Esau is the pinnacle of wickedness. You understand? Your oppressor, he's the pinnacle of it. Right now in Ohio, and we will read it, they are fortifying the stand your ground law, man. You understand? They about to start hunting niggas and spicks like it's nothing. Okay? It's going to be so many white people that are easily provoked into killing you. And guess what? They're going to stand their ground. You understand? It's going to be, the ammo and the new guns are going to fly off the shelves. There's going to be, and I'm telling you this, there's going to be badges of honor to kill you. You understand? It's going to be talked about in their neighborhoods. Yeah, guess what? I killed 1 or 2 today and got away with it.
Right.
Oh, man, I can't wait till the day I can kill 1. And they're going to set up traps for that black people because of that temper. You understand? Because quote unquote, we can't, we are the angry black man and woman. You understand? The narrative has already been set, man. And eventually, he's going to be in your face so much that he finally pushes you to where he has to react. You understand? Read on. Evils have multiplied in the earth, man. It gets the pinnacle of wickedness does not exceed the empire of Esau, man. You understand? Homosexuality. This whole drag queen nonsense, man. It's something on Netflix right now. It's so disgusting. It's a cartoon of drag queens. You understand? All this, it was something else where it was like a little black girl, little white girl. It was like a little group and they were dancing and twerking. And so many people were outraged and upset this was on. And they were like, take it down, take it down. It's still up there. It's still on. They call it cuties or something like that, man. You understand? Still riding strong, man, on Netflix. Even after all the outcry. But you got one time to say the Jews are black. You can prove it in the Bible. They blocking you from Facebook. You're going to Facebook jail for 30 days. You understand? Read.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in 137-year kingdom of the Greeks.
You see that, man? Listen, it don't matter who's in charge. It'll never change. You think the liberal, white people, you think they'll cater to your cause? Not at all, man. Everything is for their benefit. Always remember that, man. The liberals, they want to be free to what? Have perverted sex. They want their abortions. And guess who they use as for the forefront to get it done? Black people, man. They need civil rights, right? When they always had it. You understand? They need black people's blood to spill so they can pass laws to marry each other, dress up in drag, going to your daughter's, going to the bathroom, a man with just a wig on to go in the bathroom that your daughter goes into.
Right.
You understand? That's the whole point of this, man. It's to be a pervert. You understand? And they're so disgusting, man. You understand? They're perverted people, man. You understand? Evils have multiplied against this oppressor, man. He's making laws right now to hunt us in the streets, man. And if you're not in the UPK, you will be subject to that death, man. That's coming for you, man. Because you don't know what's coming. Because why? You don't see the signs of the time. You will fall into that snare, man. You understand? This is a perverted, disgusting people, man. You understand? Read.
Verse 11, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying,
There went out of who?
Israel.
Out of who?
Israel.
Always our people, man. You listen, we can blame the oppressor to a certain extent. But what about you leaders out here, man? You imams, man. You black imams, man. You Christian pastors. You T.D. Jakes. You Al Sharptons, man. What about you? You Martin Luther Kings, man. What have you done for your people? You understand? They went out of where?
Israel.
Out of Israel. What type of people? Good people? No, what did it say?
Wicked.
Nah, man. You strong black leaders.
Wicked. Nah,
man. People with a plan.
Wicked men.
Wicked men. What did these wicked men do? Did they go out and kill the enemy? What did they do? What made them wicked? Read.
Who persuaded many.
They did what?
Persuaded many.
They persuaded many of their people, man. Listen, man. This is what you have to understand about the oppressor. Okay? And the leaders of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The false leaders, man. Your oppressor, he comes as an angel of light. You understand? He comes like Joel Osteen. Okay? With a soft voice. Man, Jesus loves us all. Oh, if everyone would turn to 1 John with me. John 3:16. Amen. God loves us all. It says it right here in John 3:16. That is your oppressor, man. You understand? And who likens to be like him, man? Wicked man that came out of Israel. What you have, Zarok?
So would that be John 8:44?
Damn right, man. Let's get it. Read that real quick. Wicked men have come out of Israel, and they persuaded many. We're going to get what they persuaded the many for, but let's get this real quick. You got it? Read.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 44.
Read.
Ye are of your father the devil.
Come on, man. That sums it up right there. You black leaders are just like your father the devil. The Bible speaks of. That we talk about every day, that your grandmother hate us for, that your grandmama hating on me for. We ain't taking your money.
Right.
You understand? We ain't having sex with your mother in the back of the pulpit. We ain't molesting your children.
Right.
The hell you mad at me for? Be mad at him. You understand? Because he is what?
Ye are of your father the devil.
He is of his father the devil, man. You understand? And there's no way around that. Christ said it. You understand? What, he a liar? You understand? Finish what you got, Kata.
Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Let us what?
Go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Now, ain't that black leaders? We need to get this law passed. We need to stop police brutality. We need to get the guns off the street. Let's go to the people who put us in this situation and make a deal with them. This is the same as, listen, as in the days of old, man. You understand? The same stuff is going on today with our people. We have false leaders making covenants with the same people that put us in the traps in the first place. You understand? And that's what's going on. You have Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton only show up when it's money to be made with his perm. You understand? I see a permed head, and it's always where the drama is and where money can be made.
Right.
Jesse Jackson, same thing, man. You understand? All these false leaders. Okay, they saying, listen, y'all niggas calm down now. All right, we're going to get to the bottom of this. The police, they'll do the right thing. The law, they'll do the right thing. You trust in oppression, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they trust it. They trust the people that put them in this situation who are benefiting from us being in this hell to get us out of it, man. That is insane. You understand? Read.
Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are around about us.
You see that, man? Let us listen. All these heathen, you know, that are around about us, the ones that live around Detroit, the ones that own all the hair shops, all the gas stations. Let's make a covenant with. Let's make sure we keep them rich. We ain't gonna go to the brother's. We ain't gonna go to his hair shop. Let's go to the Koreans. We're not gonna go to the black gas station. Let's go to every Arab that hates us. You know, it don't matter if you're Muslim. He hates your guts, man. You know what they do respect, though? You come in there with that shield. They like, oh, y'all them dudes. I've experienced it, man. I came in behind a guy with a kufi on. Assalamu alaikum. What's going on, brother? What's going on, Aki? He like, man, all that jive. Man, 5 on, come on. 20 on 3. What pump? I came in right after him. He was like, oh, I see you guys on YouTube, man. You guys are those guys, man. You guys are those guys. I'm like, damn, that was your brother that just left out of here, wasn't it?
Right.
I had the shield on and everything, man. They don't respect Muslims, man. Black Muslims. You understand? Them Arabs do not respect black Muslims. They just look at you like a kafir? What is the one? An infidel.
Yeah,
you understand? You are an infidel with a kufi on. As far as they are concerned. And guess what? They got 4 or 5 more kufis they can sell you behind that, 1-inch thick plastic, that bulletproof glass. You understand? That's all you are. They like, what can I sell this bumbling fool saying assalamu alaikum, trying to speak Arabic to me?
Right.
Come on, man. 20 on 3. Hurry up. You understand? They don't respect you. But they see that shield, brother. I experienced it. I went in, I was off of there. It was a gas station off Dexter. Is it Dexter and Woodward? A Marathon, man. He was like, man, he was trying to ask me questions. I'm like, listen, man, I need my damn water. Yo, you going into slavery, bro. Yeah, you stop telling people to worship Allah. You stop telling my people that, man. That's what I told them buying that water. I was like, yeah, man. You need to listen, man. I need to give me the pink slip to this gas station, man. You know we the people, right? Yeah, you know your time coming. All right, that's all we gotta talk about. Yep. Now 20 on pump 3. And here's my water until slavery comes for you. You understand? And once you have that type of authority and you are that assertive, man, listen, man, the heathen will respect you. But wicked, man, they are there to make a covenant with the heathen. Let's read on.
For since we departed from them.
Here they go. Listen to what the reasoning on why black people and Hispanics and Native Indians are in such a dire state. We always make excuses, man. Here in the UPK, you are not allowed to make excuses. You understand? You are to find a way to get that task accomplished. Read. Here's an excuse, man. You are not allowed to make excuses in the UPK. Read on.
For since we departed from them.
Since we what?
Departed from them.
Listen, man. Since we separated, like the Lord said, you understand? We separated from the Lord. Salakia, from the heathen, as the Lord has commanded, and gathered ourselves together. We did that. Read.
We have had much sorrow.
We have what?
Had much sorrow.
I guess it wasn't because of all that pork eating, huh? Yeah, you separated from the other, but it wasn't, but you was eating pork too. You understand?
Right.
You were sleeping with white women too.
Right.
It ain't because you separated from the damn heathen. It's because you were still being a sinner. See, black leaders still don't get it. You understand? Even back then, they didn't understand disobeying the Lord is the reason why you're in the dire situation you currently reside in. You understand? Making excuses. We separated from the Greeks. Ever since then, we've been starving. Our crops not growing. We dying. So their excuse is to what? Get back with them. The same people that were crushing you underfoot, man.
Right.
You understand? Join them again. Do the opposite of what the Lord is saying. You understand? The Lord says, separate from these other nations. Gather yourselves together. That's what black preachers and black leaders teach. They teach the opposite of what the Lord wants. Always, man. Contrary to what the Lord wants. The Lord wants you to go left. Nigga, you going right. You understand? The Lord tries to guide you. And you know he's trying to guide you. He's trying to cleanse you. Separate the weak from you. And all you can think about is, man, when we was under the Greeks, we was eating good. That is a slave. You understand?
Damn right.
He's willing to be subject under heathen rather than the Lord. When David had the wisdom to say, let me fall into the hands of the Lord instead of these heathen, man. You understand? Who you want to whoop your ass? Your daddy or that nigga that just got out of jail?
Right. Don't care.
You understand? And he with your mom. Nigga, he gonna beat you up like you was one of the niggas in the damn cell with him. But your daddy gonna have compassion. He gonna sit you on his lap and say, listen, son, I ain't want to do that, but I can't have you stealing.
Right.
You understand? I can't have you smoking weed in your mama's house. I can't have you, doing whatever. That nigga in the that your mother dating, she like your mother, your mama like to date roughnecks. He thinks being your father means knocking your damn head off, and you're 8. You understand? He's fighting you like he was fighting when he was fighting in prison.
Right.
You don't let a damn stranger have judgment over you. You want your father, man. You understand? But like every black preacher, every black imam, they know more than the Lord. They're wiser than Christ. So listen, man, they just want peace, brother. They just want to get along with all the other nations. Get along with the Arabs. Listen, man, Islam is peace, brother. You understand? Islam means peace, man. We all just need to get along. Instead of saying, you know what, man? This man has been killing us. He's making laws to ensure he gets away with killing us. He's feeding us pork, teaching us Christmas, all this stuff, teaching us to spend all our money. Why don't we just, get away from them? You understand? Why don't we do what this Bible says? The Bible says, man, you got to separate from them. We the people in here? We need to separate from them, man. You understand? And that's what we do here in the UPK. All right, read on.
Verse 12. So this device pleased them well.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13.
See that, man? The majority of our people, we began to look at these Al Sharptons and say, you know what? That's a good idea. You know what, Martin Luther King? That's a good idea. We should love and kiss white people, man. They've been whooping our asses. You know what? We ain't showed them enough love. That's what it was, Qatar. I didn't kiss them enough. You understand? You know what? Let's stop ignoring them. And you know what? If they want to beat us, let them beat us till they tired. And when if they get tired, man, you know what? That just means they feel sorry. They make them feel sorry for us. You understand? Terrible leaders, man, over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Just terrible leadership over the last, 200 years, man. Is that it on that?
Yeah, I mean, it goes on, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's the premise of it, man. We always, man, are adhering to the slave master, man. That's why we are currently in our state right now. Okay, that brother get the story on Jacob Blake and them not putting charges on that cop that paralyzed that brother, man. You understand? Okay.
The article reads, Jacob Blake shooting, no charges against officer in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Read that, please.
The shooting last August sparked protests and rioting, making Kenosha a flashpoint in a summer of unrest that began with the killing of George Floyd. Kenosha, Wisconsin, the top prosecutor in Kenosha, Wisconsin, declined to bring charges against the police officer who shot and gravely wounded Jacob Blake outside an apartment building in August, an episode that sparked protests and rioting and made the city an instant flashpoint in the summer of unrest that began with the killing of George Floyd. So they did this after the shooting of George Floyd.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like, let them niggas tear up everything. Let the blacks destroy and tear up everything. If that's somebody, you gonna have to check them too. Yeah. You understand? Hey, check that brother, man.
Right.
That brother came in too hardcore. He came in too hard. Like, man, I was like, man, come on, man. That is a militant brother in there. I was like, man, I don't know what he got. You all right? Yeah, what's going on? Good. Most I ain't crying. It's good to see you. Yeah, man. But anyway, man, you understand? Go ahead, finish reading.
The decision not to file charges against the officer, Rustin Shesky,
Shesky, some damn Russian. Go ahead.
was announced on Tuesday afternoon by Michael Gravely, the Kenosha County District Attorney. He said that the investigators had reviewed 40 hours of video and hundreds of pages of police reports before making the decision.
I mean, who thought it was going to be any other way? You understand? Go ahead, what you got, Qatar?
What video? I mean,
listen, I didn't see 40 hours of video. So it's just speculation, man. It's just, to show you niggas, it's to put whipped cream and cherry on the blow they about to give you.
Right.
You understand? It's like, I'm about to whoop you, son, but before I do, I'm going to take you to go get a banana split. You can get all the, all the toppings you want before I deliver your disappointment. But at this point, man, black people should be kind of used to it. Right. You should be like, listen, man, from now on, the next brother that gets shot in the street, we not going to riot. We not going to tear the city up or nothing. We just going to pick the brother up and bury him. We ain't going to be on the news asking questions. We just going to, pick the body up, take him, give him a proper burial. And then after that, for our hatred towards the oppressor, for what they do to us, we're gonna keep some laws. You understand? We're gonna keep the laws of the Most High. You understand? We're gonna be so angry with the oppressor. Guess what? We're gonna give up pork. The pork industry, the rib and the pig feet, and the chitlins are companies are gonna go out of business. You understand? Then you know what? We're gonna give up Christmas next. They're like, damn, ever since we killed George Floyd, these niggas have been acting like the people of the Bible. What the heck? We're gonna give up Christmas. That millions are gonna be lost around, billions are gonna be lost around Christmas time. Easter. There's gonna be so many suits in Burlington Coat Factory. And I'm like, damn, we usually sell out this weekend. We usually make our money for the year this weekend. What the hell happened? All the Easter suits, green and yellow and purple suits everywhere, all are gonna be littering the inventory warehouse. You understand? Then it's gonna be Memorial Day. They're gonna have so many ribs. The ribs and the meat are going to rot because they're expecting black people to come here and buy up all the hot dogs, buy up all the ribs, buy up all the, pork chops. You understand? And businesses are gonna feel like, damn, we shouldn't have killed that nigga. And then guess who they're gonna make a covenant with? They're gonna make a covenant with you, brother. You understand? They're gonna say, listen, since we pissed y'all off, we have had much sorrow. You understand? But see, black leaders don't understand that. All black leaders know is selfishness and self-absorption. You understand? So they're going to condition you to eat that pork. Bless it. Celebrate Christmas. It's about Christ. Celebrate Easter. It's about, Jesus. Right? But that's the spirit of the Lord. That's how the kingdom comes, brother. You saving money because you ain't buying all that pork now. You understand? Now brothers are opening up turkey farms because we need turkey bacon. We need clean food now. Because we're not supporting this nation anymore. So now you begin to build your own nation. That's how a nation establishes itself. You have a culture. The problem is, black people have the culture of the other nations. Christianity. That's the plain, flat out worship of the white man. You can't get around it. You are a white man worshiping member. You understand? Second is what? Islam. You worship Arabs. You make sure you buy that kufi and that rug. Ain't no black mosque. You got to go to their place. They teach you how to worship Muhammad and Allah. You understand? You build up and you give life to their God, man, when you worship their God. You give life to their cause, man. You understand? And then it's so many others, man. But once you establish your own culture, you want your stuff to live. And you'll do what's necessary in order to solidify its foundation. You understand? What you got? You got something over there, Katab?
I was looking for that one scripture where it said they put no difference between the clean and the unclean.
Oh yeah. Grab that, man. That's our problem, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have no integrity. You understand? You know what? Listen, here in the UPK, I can say what y'all won't do, man. You understand? I can leave my wallet here, and it'll be here tomorrow. You understand? I can leave my woman here. Listen, ain't nobody gonna talk to her. They ain't gonna look at her. And the same with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can do the exact same around me. You understand? And that's brotherhood. You understand? That's love. Okay? Having a trust like that, man. What you got, Katab?
Ezekiel 22 and 26.
Mm-hmm.
Her priests have violated my law
Mm-hmm.
and have profaned my holy things.
Mm-hmm.
They have put no difference between the holy and the profane.
Damn.
Neither have they showed difference between the clean and unclean.
The holy and the profane, man. Stuff that's supposed to be separate and the stuff that's supposed to be disgusting, man. Listen, a Christian preacher does not put a difference between it. You know what he says to his church? What do he say, Katab? What do he say? When you gotta go, when he want members, And when he talking to everybody, what does he say? What does that Christian preacher say?
Number one, he starts off with God loves everybody.
God loves everybody. That's the key thing. He's summoning up for you. He's warming you up to it. He's warming up the pitch. And then he says what, Kata?
Then he goes into, of course, after asking for your money, he goes into, you can eat everything.
You can eat everything. Listen,
grace.
before that, he tells you to come as you are.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, you can't come up in here as you want.
Wow.
If you are a homosexual, transsexual, you just smoked a doobie, a weed or something, you can't just come up in here. You gotta get right, man. I ain't teaching nobody with breasts and a rod between their legs sitting in front of me. You understand? All that got to come off before you come up in here. You cannot come as you are here in the UPK, man. You understand? If you have sincerity and you want to get rid of all that, you'll make the change, man. You understand? You don't want to do that, man. I don't think it's any brother in here that want to come, a brother with a limp wrist and tight pants on and, got an effeminate spirit. Who's going to be comfortable? Our spirits are going to be, your spirit going to be bothered by that. You ever, listen, I know y'all feel it even when you in the store and a so-called homosexual walk past you, you almost feel heat or something when it walk past. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and that's the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord has conflict with the people in the world. You understand? It's like something you feel. It's like you could close your eyes and know a faggot just walked past. You understand? It's like a heat. I can't explain it, but you feel it. You know something wrong with that cat, man. Y'all brothers know. What you got?
Hey, John, it was heavy what you were saying because Christians got this idea in their head, like when you come as you are, and you can, then God is just gonna save you. But in John 14:15,
please,
it says, "If you love me, keep my commandments."
Listen, man. Listen, Christians don't understand that. You understand? They skip right over that. John 3:16. Listen, John 3:16 is the whole Bible to a Christian.
To a Christian, kind of.
You understand? It'd be John 3:16. Close the book. We dancing and screaming for the rest of the hour. But go ahead, finish your point, please.
But in verse 16, now it's an order that he's laying out. It said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And in verse 16, it says, "And I will pray to the Father, and he shall give you another comforter." So he told you to do something first. He didn't just tell you, "I'm going to give you the..."
Absolutely. And that's what Christians don't understand, man. They don't understand there's a sequence to getting the Lord to listen to you. And listen, the Lord does not hear sinners. That's a scripture. You understand? I'm paraphrasing, but the Lord, he don't even hear your prayers. You understand? You a homosexual, you smoking weed, cigarettes, sleeping with white women. You understand? He can't hear you. Sleeping with other men's women. He don't hear your prayer. You understand? He can't hear it. Like you wasting time asking him for a damn thing. So you always want to make sure you're right. Back in the Old Testament, before Christ, if you came before the altar and you weren't right, listen, they had to put bells on you. You know how we have fringes on our garment? Right. They had to put bells on your garment and a rope around your body. Because there was so many Martin Luther Kings, T.D. Jakes, and Creflo Dollars who were just priests of the Lord. And if you went into that before the altar and you weren't right, you fall dead instantly. And because the other people weren't right, they just pull them, because the ropes around your waist, they listen for the bells to hit the ground. That's what they hear. They be up there, Creflo, Creflo, and they drag you out. because they couldn't, because people who knew they weren't right couldn't risk going in there and getting the body, because guess what? They dropped too. You understand? It was, listen, this was so serious. Okay? And Martin Luther King, T.D. Jakes, all these Christian pastors, they don't take this job serious. You understand? Because there's no immediate repercussions. You understand? They can say stuff as long as they want.
Right.
Because judgment is not executed expediently. You understand? The judgment ain't coming so quick. So guess what? I got time to lie to these people. I got time to tell them whatever I want. I got time to make a little change off of them. Ain't no judgment coming towards me. Who seeth me? You understand? Who seeth me molest these kids coming to Sunday school? Who seeth me sleep with these brothers' wives that come here for the catfish fry? Because he at home watching the game. He should be here in church with his woman. But I'll comfort her. I'll counsel her. When the scriptures say, sit not at the, with wine. With another man's woman, man. We know that's a recipe for disaster, man. You understand? We know that's a recipe. Listen, man, let's hit this Patron real quick, baby. Where your man at? Man, that nigga don't love you. He at work. Man, right. That nigga is square, man. He should be drinking his fifth with me, like me and you. But don't worry, me and you gonna finish this bottle. You hear me, girl? We gonna finish this bottle. You understand? Go ahead.
Real quick, the two precepts that you were just talking about was the Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, and then Isaiah 39. And Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 is because the sentence against the evil work is not.
Oh man, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, and that's what every Christian thinks.
Right.
He thinks, listen, I'm gonna tell something. Listen, I get right in a couple years. That's what he thinks. He thinks, you know what? I see them brothers on the UP, teaching the truth in the UPK. I'm gonna stick with this Islam thing for about 5 more years. Then I'm gonna come into the truth. I've been in this too long. You understand? Christians the exact same way. You know what? If T.D. Jakes died this year from touching boys, okay, then I'll come in.
Right.
You understand? Because what? Qatar?
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Listen, that's heavy right there. You know how long the Lord will let you go right. before you get judgment, and you know what? You know what that does? That teaches other people that they can sin too and get away with it. How old are these Catholic priests, man? How old are they when people finally come out? They be about 70, 80 years old. You think they just started?
Right.
They've been doing it because why? Read it again, Qatar. Yeah, because why? Why don't these fathers, Father Rob and Father, Matthew, right. You understand, in these schools, man? Go ahead.
Because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
You see that?
Set.
You see that now? It's not just enough. I'm smoking weed. I smoke some crack now. You understand? No. Listen. I've been smoking crack, since I was 10. F all that now. I'm about to start sleeping with other brothers' women. Shit, that nigga doing it. He do it every day. You understand? That brother go out of town. He a truck driver. You understand? His wife be at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go crack her. I ain't got no job. I'm over here next door all day. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he leave out, I'm there. I'm over there. Asking to borrow sugar. You understand? They always take it up a notch. You understand? Because why? Sinners think nothing's going to happen to them. Especially Christians, man. They think nothing's going to happen to them. They can be homosexual, weed heads, thieves, adulterers. Nothing happens to them, man. Here in the UPK, man, we teach you there's a effect for every action. Effect, Salakia. There's an effect for every action, man. You understand? Something's gonna come of it. All right. Thawada for that. Get me Ezekiel 35 and 11. Okay. Listen, man, we coming to the end of this thing, man, and you are still asleep, man. Okay? But back to my point, though. You know, we join these other nations, right? Before you know it, man, you think that's the way. Martin Luther King, you know, he thought loving and kissing the enemy would get some resolve. You understand? Here, what is that? Can you go back to that story? They said they were rioting, you know, right after George Floyd, right? I'm going to show you something. Let me show you how clever the enemy is. You understand how clever the oppressor is, how much smarter he is than you, man. He's so smart, so wise. Yeah, please.
The prosecutor said a case against the officer would have been very hard to prove, in part because it was difficult to overcome an argument that the officer was protecting himself.
You see that, man? Look how long, you know when this happened, when this brother got shot earlier last year. You understand? Now they come out with it, and oh, by the way, we ain't pressing charges. You understand? They know you niggas, when they tell you immediately, y'all tear up everything, right? Here's how wise Esau is. They knew they weren't going to press charges day one. You understand? So they say, what, Katab? We have 40 hours of videotape. Nigga, we all seen it.
Right.
It was about 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Right. That was it.
What are you talking about? Thousands of police reports. They know how to whip cream. Listen, when they about to serve you up a lie, put some whipped cream on that thing. A cherry, some nuts, peanut. Y'all like peanuts on your banana split? That's good, isn't it? Some ice cream, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. They do it all real nice. Some hot fudge on it. Man, they serve it to you. Oh, by the way, we ain't charging them. You understand? We looked at 40 hours of videotape. We were there all, we were sweating. We there all night. He done got his, his suit jacket off. His tie is loose. And he's just there looking at the tapes all day. Aww. He's binge watching black people get killed. He binge watched this brother video. You understand? Oh, he just, and damn it, he couldn't find any evidence. You understand? Damn. Listen, black people, when y'all get angry, y'all don't get angry for long. And you're not angry enough to do what, Katab? What are you not angry enough to do?
Stop sitting.
Damn, get that brother in hand. You are not angry enough to change. You understand? And Esau knows that. So you know what he does? He says, we're going to minimize the collateral damage of property damage. We're going to tell them 6 months later, we ain't pressing charges.
When the pandemic...
Yes, when the pandemic, when your black ass... Oh, man, stop. Damn, that's heavy right there. When your black ass should be in the house anyway.
Right.
And guess what else, Katab? Guess what else? Listen, you ain't mad no more.
No.
Nigga, who was that nigga Jacob Blake anyway?
Right.
That nigga probably deserved it anyway.
Right.
You understand? Listen. Read that verse with the Ezekiel. Read that. Here's what you don't know. And why the Lord has to be this way. The Lord knows this about you. Nigga, you don't get mad for more than 5 minutes. The oppressor does something to you, you're not mad enough to change, right? And you don't hold on to that anger. Nigga, I hold on to that anger since I came into the damn truth.
Right.
You understand? The oppressor, I hate him so much that I'm changing.
Right.
I'm loving black people.
Damn.
I'm giving up Christmas. I'm not sinning anymore. Because why? I don't have another choice. My only resolve, my only choice is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments and pray the Lord says he's going to do what he said he's going to do if I hold up my end of the bargain. That's my only choice. That's supernatural, man. You understand? That's spiritual. I really believe this book, not the Christian. He don't believe it, man. He believes in, what does Joel Osteen say? John 3:16. Everyone turn to the page with me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Today is your day. And what does he say? I know you watch it, Capon. What Joel Osteen say when you be watching it?
I don't.
Oh, sorry, Christ. I almost had you, Capon. Capon don't be, he be paying his tithes to Joel Osteen. No, Salaki. No, that's a mighty man over there. But go ahead.
Ezekiel 35 and 11.
Read.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord.
Saith who?
The Lord.
Saith who?
The Lord.
The
God,
Lord. Read.
I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thine hatred against them.
See, the Lord has to do it according to his anger. He got to listen. You ask. What was that brother who the cop came in his apartment and shot him, saying, "I thought somebody was in my apartment."
Both of them.
Both of them. Yeah. If the Lord leaves it in your hand to punish these nations who deserve it, you know what you're gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna kiss them and hug them and love them
And rub their
hand.
Give them your Bible.
So the Lord gotta take you out the equation. He gotta get you the hell out of here. And he said, you know what? I'm gonna punish them according to my anger. Cause nigga, you kissing and loving every goddamn body. Get the hell out of the way. Get over there. I'm gonna do what?
And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee.
See there? He gonna make sure, he gonna say, listen, it was me doing it.
Right.
Because you niggas are be kissing and loving everybody who hates you. If I leave it up to you.
Make myself known.
Listen, your anger don't last more than 5 minutes. You understand? Hey, was I still be able to be heard?
You still able to be heard, so I'm just
Okay, yeah. It's too late anyway, because I'm about to bring it to a close. I'll be thinking that's the mic. I gotta wear my side wearing my damn glasses. But anyway, but yeah, man. Lord can't do anything. Your anger don't last long. The oppressor, no, listen, man. Start announcing this stuff 6 months later where these niggas are so high off of the $600 the government gave them off that weed that, guess what? They don't even know who the hell Jacob Blake is. Yeah, they don't forget about that. Oh, by the way, y'all niggas get your $600, you get your $1,200. Oh, by the way, we ain't pressing charges against that cop. One more, let's get that Ohio stand your ground law, then we out.
The article from NBC News. NPR.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ohio governor signed stand your ground law after suggesting he vetoed it. Ohio Governor Mike Dwayne signed a stand your ground bill into law on Monday, backing off his threat to veto the measure of Ohio lawmakers declined to pass his recommended gun control proposals. The Republican-backed bill removes SB 175 removes the duty to retreat requirement before a gun owner can use lethal force in self-defense.
Now, so what that means is, listen, normally when you're in a confrontational situation, you know what they told you should do?
Retreat.
You should leave. Avoid the confrontation. Listen, white man, you see some angry niggas on the corner, get out of their way.
Right.
Guess what Chad's gonna do going forward? Guess what Mr. Zerkowski's gonna do? He's walking through you niggas. Might even bump you with his shoulder, because guess what? He got a 357 in his pocket and dares you to say something. Guess what he won't do? He ain't gonna retreat. He's gonna blow a hole through you. Because guess what? The law now permits him, gives him the choice to not remove himself from a confrontational situation. He can stand his ground. Listen, man, the bodies are gonna pile up this summer, man. You understand? In Ohio, be prepared for it. The bodies are gonna pile up this summer in Ohio. And guess what? It's going to follow suit. Other states are going to follow suit too. They're going to say, damn, Ohio got a 0% conviction rate on homicides on niggas.
Right.
Detroit, and listen, it's going to be coming to Michigan. And listen, it's coming to a state near you. Ohio, listen to me clearly. Ohio is the pretext to what's coming to these other states, man. Listen, ain't no more retreating from you niggas. Right. You niggas ain't gonna be blocking the damn liquor store all damn day. You understand? Blocking the door to the liquor store. That poor brother that needs change, that's standing at the liquor store. Listen, Lord have mercy on his soul, man. You understand? Because there's gonna be some Edomite who don't even belong in the hood hunting. Okay? He gonna say, well, that nigger tried to block me from going in the store. He tried to extort $5 out of me, $1 out of me, some change out of me. He tried to extort me. I stood my ground. They're gonna be coming here making, like, the cops, nigga, he gonna come here and get captain. All right? He gonna get his own precinct because he killed 3 of you niggas this summer, man. You understand? Listen, it's gonna be, I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be internet heroes who are making rank. You understand? Internet rank off your dead body, man. You understand? Getting clout, standing over you on TikTok because they killed you on a 10, 15-second clip. I had it on tape. He wouldn't move out the lane. I had it on tape. He was in my face. So black people got to be a lot wiser, man. What you got?
I mean, look how they word this next part before you wrap up.
Yeah, go ahead.
The legislators attached a controversial measure to a bill that grants civil immunity for deaths or injuries from handguns passing it during the NFL season. Listen, man. Listen. Like they setting it up, man. And my heart aches because I know black people. Black people, listen, you can't punk no black people. Listen, y'all black, listen, we got to get out of that mindset that Esau fights fair. Y'all better stop typing on the internet. Listen, next internet post I see, my head's going to explode with the people have guns because they can't fight. Listen, Esau don't give a damn about none of that. Right. None of that y'all talking about, right. That honor y'all talking amongst yourselves. Right. He blowing your head clean off. And you know what they do afterward? They put the gun on the ground, call the police, because why? They were well within the law. That's the law. Police gonna come, make a report. Well, shit, it's obvious you need your gun, sir. Here's your gun. You are a fine American citizen. He gonna get a salute.
make the police report, and we're going to see your corpse on the news. You understand? And guess what? They're going to show all your Facebook pictures. Right. They're going to show you when you were smoking weed. They're going to show you when you had the 9mm with the clip and it hanging. You understand? They're going to show you with your boys like this. They're going to look at every worst propaganda they can pull. And guess what? Mr. Zarkowski, listen, he was a loving husband. You know, he was aggravated into using deadly force. He didn't want to do it. I'm telling you, man, Ohio, this summer, and y'all know our people, man. Listen, man, Officer Hadaryala, man, big ups to that, man, that brother, man. He's down there because he loves black people. And he's going to do what he can to save as many lives in that city as possible. Because they got something heavy coming to them real soon, man. You understand? It's going to be killing season. Nigga, you going to wish it was COVID. Listen, you going to wish the COVID-19 kept your black ass in the house. Right. A lot of black people, man. It's gonna be hell. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer Kapan. He can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Kapan for the announcements. You're gonna read the announcements. You're gonna do the upcoming events. Yep. And then you're gonna do the announcements for brothers and sisters that wish to join the Yep. That's it.
School announcements forward.
School announcements here. Shalom, Israel. Make sure you pay your tithes. All right.
Shalom, Israel. These are upcoming events. Got the Passover, Saturday, April 24th, 2021. We're going to be at the BH Ranch, 1419 Player Street, Houston, Texas. The price is $200 for all adults, 17 and over. Start sending your funds today. Then we got a lecture titled "The Gods of the Other Nations." That is going to be on Saturday, February 13th, 2021 at Roma Banquet Center. That's 5226 Saginaw Street in Flint, Michigan. We have the Feast of Purim, Thursday, February 25th, and Friday, February 26th. We have the Feast of Unleavened Bread, sundown, Sunday, April 25th, 2021, through sundown, May 1st, 2021. And these are the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. For 6 months, they are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, or he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in the Hebrew, Ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. upcoming holy convocations, which I read before. What's next? Now I do a courtesy salute to the teacher, Mid Israel, Hamajium, Shabbat, Hamajium Shabbat, Hamajium, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Yahweh Matah, dismissed.